receiver, Obi Obialo. Obi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
We're doing well. Thanks for joining us. We're just going to get right to the questions. We'll begin with Jason Kersey of The Athletic and go to Ryan Aber.
Hi, Obi. Thank you for your time today. I'm sure transferring and getting to know a new team is hard even in normal times, but has that been harder in the COVID era, pardon me? And I guess, is it hard to learn new faces when everyone's wearing masks?
I mean, to be honest, not really. Coach Riley and the whole staff, the whole team, they've done a real good job and just bringing me in and just making me feel a part of the team. And I've really respected that and just felt like this is really like where I'm supposed to be and it's home.
Thank you.
Did you want to answer the question about identifying people in masks? Is that difficult for you, Obi?
Oh, yeah. I mean, after the first week, I kind of got used to it, just used to people's, I guess you could say, their eyes and just the way people just move and stuff like that.
Thanks, Mike.
Sure. Okay, we'll go to Ryan Aber with the Oklahoman and then Eric Bailey.
Yeah, Obi, I'm curious how you wound up at Oklahoma State out of high school and what's it like here a few years later being on the other side of Bedlam after starting your career there?
I had walked on to Oklahoma State. I had got hurt out of high school and lost all my offers and stuff like that. So I took the opportunity to walk on to Oklahoma State. And then just being on the other side, being at OU, I've got to see both sides of the spectrum. And I'm one of one, actually. And I feel blessed to be that one.
Okay, Eric Bailey with the Tulsa World and then Joe Bettner.
Hey, Obi, two-part question. How much did your time in Huntington really mature you as a football player? And then also, how did you decide on Oklahoma? Were there a lot of schools you were considering when you decided on Oklahoma?
Yeah, Marshall, it's a unique place, special place. Just going out there, being from Texas, being a city boy, it was kind of just different getting used to, but the people, the coaches, they all got me up to speed and stuff like that. And just kind of what OU did just brought me along and just I had fun up there and did what I had to do. And then what was the second question?
It was just, how did you decide on Oklahoma? Were there a lot of schools you were considering, or was it always Oklahoma?
Oh yeah, it was a few other places, but OU came. And I saw the opportunity and just matched everything up, how close it was to home, the offense, Coach Riley and all that stuff. And I picked Oklahoma.
Thanks, Obi.
We'll go to Joe Bettner with a Norman transcript and then John Hoover.
Hey, Obi, just curious, with the limited time that you've had with him, what's your quarterback-receiver relationship been like with Spencer Rattler?
It's been good. We've been just throwing over the summer and stuff like that, just getting our reps in practice and all that. And we're just ready to just put it on the field against a different opponent.
Okay, John Hoover with SI Sooners and then Caleb McCory.
Hey, Obi, appreciate you doing this. You said you got hurt in high school and lost your scholarship offers?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe that? I mean, I think that's like the most underhanded thing I've heard in the recruiting aspect. Was that a surprise to you? Did they tell you that was coming, or how did that all work out?
It was kind of a weird thing. I mean, you hear about it all the time with like high school people just getting hurt. And then with me, it was just the coaches and stuff. They all just, I guess you could say, just ghosted as soon as I got hurt. But I mean, everything happens for a reason. And here I am. Yeah,
when your development, you talked about Huntington earlier, your development at Marshall as a young guy transferring in from another school, another conference, another part of the country as formerly a walk-on. What was that experience like for you, and how much did you have to grow as a receiver and as a football player?
I mean, I have high expectations of myself, so I just went in with my head down and just went to work. And like I said, the coaches, my old receiver coach, he was a big step of the way. he got me up to speed, just got me where I needed to be, and I really appreciated that.
What was his name?
Coach Dallas Baker.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Caleb McCory with OU Daily, and then Bob Prisbillo.
Obi, with you being a walk-on at Oklahoma State, can you kind of describe your Bedlam experience in 2016 in Norman?
It was a special experience. Something I seen growing up on TV all the time. I believe it was raining that game, I think. So it was a cold one. What I remember from it, I remember Didi on the sideline catching a pass, I think, and he made a defender miss, and he took it to the house. That was a one play I remembered distinctively from that game.
Thanks.
Okay, Bob Prisbillo with Sooner Scoop, and then Kerry Murdoch.
Obi, when you chose the Sooners, did you make a visit to Norman first, or no?
Yes, I took an official, and after seeing the place, just talking to the coaches, I made my decision up here with my family to come here.
And what was it about that visit? Like, did you know right at that moment that this was definitely the spot for you?
Yeah, my people, my mom, my dad, they was all with me, just experiencing it, and just I kind of looked at them and was like, "This is the place," and made that decision.
Kerry, I'm gonna hop to James here in case he's got to get back. James, do you have one before you have to get back to your show?
Yeah, appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. Obi, you've got such unique size in the way that you play. I'm curious, how many different roles will you have with OU? And we heard about your special teams prowess too. So, you're going to be on the field a lot, it sounds like.
Yes, sir. We'll see when it happens. I'm happy to be here, and just whatever they put me as, receiver, special teams, I'm gonna take that role and do the best I can.
Are you working outside, inside? Because you played both at Marshall.
Yeah, I'm both outside, inside.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'll go to Kerry Murdoch with Sooner Scoop and the Sports Animal, and then back to John Hoover.
Obi, I know Lincoln told us kind of about this, simulated game week that you guys are going through now. Can you tell us anything, kind of what that's been like, how much that's helped you, and is that also kind of, raise the spirits of guys? Because I know you guys have been through the ringer with everything, just mentally and emotionally. Just to let you guys know, like the season's almost here. Has that been a lift for the team?
Yeah, we've been at it since July 31st. So just coming into my game week, you kind of feel it, the sense with all how the coaches are coaching, how the players are playing. You can finally see the game against Missouri State coming, and it just gives everybody extra boost that we're gonna be able to just play in front of the fans, as you can see, and just like I said, just gives everyone more of a boost.
What have you learned kind of about what a game week is like from this week, maybe that you didn't know?
It's kind of similar to what I'm used to, just Tuesday practices, Wednesday practices, Thursdays, and all that. But I'm just excited to finally get to be able to play.
Appreciate that, Obi.
No problem.
Okay, back to John Hoover with SI Sooners, and then Brandon Drum.
Yeah, Obi, I've been asking guys today what their off-season training situation was, how it was unique, things you had to change or adjust to. You hear all kinds of stories of the way guys are training. In your specific case, you're switching schools, you're switching conferences and all that, trying to learn a new way of doing things. And then all of a sudden the pandemic hits and shuts you down. What was that like for you? What was your training like, and what's it been like since you've been back on the Oklahoma campus?
For me, it wasn't too difficult because it's a lot of people from my area on the team, quarterbacks and stuff like that. So we had got together in the Dallas area, and we were throwing 3 times a week. So that kind of helped me get up to speed with the plays, the people, and just getting to know the system and stuff like that.
Anything stand out to you about your, weight training or finding a place to run or anything like that? A lot of guys got interesting stories.
At first, there was no gyms open, so it was just me and my two little sisters. We were going up to the high school and just running the hills and stuff like that. I was just pretty much just doing anything I could to just stay up to shape and all that.
Interested, how old are your little sisters?
I have one that's a freshman at U of H. That's Nicole, and my youngest one, she's a junior, Kimberly, in high school.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like our final question will be from Brandon Drum with OU Insider.
Hey, Obi, thanks for doing this. Can you kind of talk about the difference in atmosphere between Marshall and Oklahoma, and then I guess your relationship with Coach Simmons? How has that progressed since your arrival, and Coach Gundy since your arrival at Oklahoma?
I mean, obviously it's one smaller, bigger school, but just like the atmosphere around OU, you can feel it every day. The championship atmosphere, it just makes you want to get better and better each and every day. The people, the strength staff, the coaches, they all want to help you reach your goals and all that. And then, sorry, what was that second question?
The relationship you have, I guess, the growth with Coach Simmons and Coach Gundy since your arrival, and Coach Riley since your arrival at Oklahoma.
It's been good from day one. Coach Gundy was the one that recruited me throughout the whole process, and he's been a great coach and a great dude I could just call and just be there for me whenever I need him.
Okay, Obi, we do have one more question from Kerry Murdoch. We'll go back to him, Kerry.
Obi, I wanted to go back to you because you gave the air quotes when you said fans. I mean, you've been in this stadium before. What is your expectation what a game day is going to be like with, 25 versus 80,000?
To be honest, man, I have no clue. I'm like I said, I'm ready to see what happens. But at the end of the day, it's football. So I'm going to just go out there, play hard. In my head, I'm going to see the fans. If I score, I'm going to do all that to the fans like they're in the stands. But, I mean, we'll see.
They're selling cardboard cutouts. Is that going to be a little weird if you see cardboard cutouts in the stands?
You said cardboard cutouts?
Yeah, like in baseball, what they're doing.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. So they're going to be like faces and stuff in the stands?
Yes.
Wow, that's different. It's going to be funny, actually.
Maybe if you score a touchdown, you could throw a football at one of them.
I don't know about all that, but something similar.